This week's Michigan Lottery Excellence in Education winner is Kelly Westgate from Ballard Elementary in Niles, Michigan. We have a nominator video that I'd like you to see. Take a look.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Donna Rourke. I'm the Assistant Superintendent in Niles Community Schools, and I'm excited that Kelly Westgate has won the Excellence in Education Award. This is well deserved by Kelly. She is a dedicated teacher, not only to her students, but to all students in the district. She is an asset to the profession, and I could not think of anybody that deserves this more than Kelly. She works all of our summer programming as our summer literacy coordinator, does home visits, book drop-offs. She did book fairies this summer, as well as a mentor to many teachers, both new to the profession and veteran. So well-deserved, Kelly. Congratulations, and it was an honor to nominate you.
Kelly, you're smiling big.
I am. I'm just so completely shocked. I still am trying to take it all in. So it was a huge surprise.
What goes through your mind when you see that video?
I'm so very appreciative, but I also think there are so many teachers that are doing the exact same thing every day that don't get the recognition, you know? I mean, there are teachers in my building doing the exact same thing, or more probably, you know? It's just, I think it's part of the profession, and so I am hugely grateful. I just wish that everybody was able to be recognized for what they're doing on a daily basis.
You really go above and beyond, Kelly. You've started some programs. You've started up pop-up libraries to keep the pre-K through fifth graders engaged all summer. You've also tutored schools, and you developed a sensory room at Ballard.
Yes.
You go extra. Why do you do that?
I do it because of the kids. You know, I'm really fortunate because I teach special ed, and my kids tend to spend 2 to 3 years, sometimes more, with me. And so they really are my kids, and their families are part of my family. And I want them to know that I have done absolutely everything I can for them to be successful. Both in my classroom, but also when they leave, just in life in general. I want them to have had everything they could have gotten from me. And I think that carries over to the kids that aren't my students. You know, I do teach special ed, and so I have a very small caseload. I have a very small classroom, and so I originally started doing a lot of these things with gen ed because I wanted to be more involved in the building. I wanted to build relationships with more kids in the building, and not just the 7 to 10 kids that I had each year. And I think I feel the same about them. I want them to come to Ballard and know that Ballard is the place where they are going to love learning and where they're going to get everything they need in that day.
If I went to one of the kids that you teach and asked them, tell me about Miss Westgate, what would you hope that they say?
I think that they would say that I love them. I think that they would say that I believe in them. I think that they would say that sometimes I'm mean and I make them do things they don't want to do. But I think that they truly do know that it comes from a place of just loving them. I want the best for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why do you teach?
You know, that was a hard question when I was asked that. Why are you doing this? Why are you teaching? I think, so I loved learning. I loved school, and it was never difficult for me. And I want kids to have that same feeling. I want kids to come to school and love it. And even the kids that are struggling, even the kiddos that are in special education or have, kids that have emotional issues, behavioral issues, I want them to love being there. Even while we're working on all of those things that are going to help them be better, I want them to love it, and I want them to love learning because I want that for their life. Whatever they end up doing, we're learning every day, and I want them to love that they can learn something new every day. And that's why I do it.
Well, Kelly, thank you for what you do, and congratulations.